Oh, don't mind me, just tending to my unnamed plants. Welcome to part 2 of the Q&A. Let's just get straight up started. Or,
Guy mates, be very, very careful. We are hunting a very serious predator out here. We have to be very careful with the next question. Next question is, do detox products actually work? What's the deal with detox teas?
alright, so we're gonna switch back to proper English because I want to get my point across. Let me try to get my point across here. There we go. Detox teas. A lot of like detox teas or juice cleanses, they're pretty much saying like you're missing important nutrients and vitamins, and our teas are going to allow you to detoxify your body by adding the vital vitamins and nutrients that you're actually missing. So you know how you feel like so much energy and stuff when you do the juice cleanses? You're pretty much just like back to running at optimal function for your body. There's no detoxification and the weight loss that you're actually getting from a juice cleanse or some kind of detox tea. Do you know why? It's because you're consuming like 300 calories for the day, aka the reason why people lose weight, calorie deficit. If you're gonna drink like tea and juice all day, you're probably not gonna get like enough to maintain your body weight. But yeah, detox teas, pretty much just the vitamins and minerals that you're missing. So yeah, next question. Oh, don't mind me just having a casual tailgate party. Next question is exercises to build forearms other than reverse curls. So if you don't know, reverse curls is when you have your hands over a bar like a bicep curl and you're doing this movement as opposed to this movement. I believe that reverse curls are good, wrist curls are worse, but even better than both of them for building up your forearms and your grip strength is some sort of deadlift. Doesn't matter if it's conventional, sumo, or even trap bar deadlift. So get some kind of deadlift in for forearms and grip. And then I also believe in doing rack pulls. It's not only going to build up your traps and like your upper back and stuff, but also your arms. Shout out to Alpha Destiny. He's actually helped me build my traps. He doesn't know it, but yeah, rack pulls above the knee for building traps and forearms. And then finally, just another one he suggested was like straight up go in the gym, do one set of this, go to a rack, load up the bar with like 315 or something, pick up the bar, no straps, and just hold it there for as long as possible. Just a static hold on your forearms, and then just leave because like your forearms are gonna be toast by the time you're done. And yeah, the next day you're gonna be pretty sore on the forearms, but that's how you build huge ass forearms and some huge ass grip strength. Next question. Oh shit, forgot to bring you guys along. Let's go. This is history for YouTube Fitness. The first ever Q&A done in a portable bathroom. Next question from Nicole is, if I do a lot of squats, do I have to do other leg exercises like leg curls or machines? The answer is yes and no. Like, I do believe that the squat is like the best exercise for your legs in terms of like overall development. But for two other reasons, you do machines. If you have like an imbalance, so let's say your hamstrings are a lot weaker than your quads, you may want to incorporate like some machine leg curls or something. Or if you're bodybuilding and you need to like kind of give yourself a more aesthetic look, so maybe your glutes need some work, maybe you need to isolate your hamstrings, maybe you want to do like a leg press but focus on like the inner part of your quad, I do advise like adding in some accessory movements or machines to your leg workout, but always focus on like heavy compounds as being the basis for your leg workout.
Speaking of public bathrooms, pretty sure you're supposed to poop and scoop, guys. Thumbs down. Thumbs down, guys. Not cool.
All right, next question, guys. How do I feel about vegan versus non-vegan meals/food sources? Now, I've seen the evidence. I know that eating vegan is going to be super healthy for you. And I have nothing against vegans. I have nothing against pescatarians or all the other fancy words we got nowadays. I feel like we should all just eat however we want to eat, but don't underestimate what's best for you. In terms of bulking, I know I probably have a hard time bulking with a vegan diet, but I also understand that vegan diets are going to be super good for your health. You can't be just hating on everybody because you just want to eat some chicken breasts, all right? And we can't be hating on people because they want to eat tofu all the time. Right? End the hate, people. End the hate. We should all just go for a swing with our favorite hockey stick. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Next question. Where do I get motivation from? All right, motivation is going to come from a couple places. First of all, I always talk about finding your why. So whenever you start with a good behavior, like going to the gym, eating healthy, something like that, there always has to be a why as to why you started. Was it for health benefits? Was it to look better? Was it because you wanted some sort of control over your life? Figure out what your why is, and then when you fall off, which is going to happen, it's normal for people to lose motivation and gain motivation, but if you determine your why, it's often the same why that's going to bring you back up to that high level of motivation when you fall off. And then the other thing that like really affects motivation is like thinking about what you want in terms of priorities or desires. If you have no desire to get fit, you're not going to. It has to actually really mean a lot to you. Everyone has the desire to eat, right? Like that's biologically imprinted in our brains, which is why we end up eating every day. If we didn't have the desire to eat, we wouldn't really eat. We'd probably all starve to death. So when it comes down to motivating yourself, we're all motivated by what we truly desire and what we want to prioritize. So you know how like you always make time for your girlfriend, or you always make time to sleep, or make time to watch that TV show even though you could do something else? Those are all priorities to you, and figuring out what is going to be a priority to you, aka the gym or meal prepping instead of just going to McDonald's. Your motivation is high. These things then become priorities to you because you have the desire to accomplish them, if that makes any sense. So yeah, figure out your why and figure out what you desire and what your priorities are going to become. And that's how you stay motivated, guys. Onward! All right, what's up? Next question. I forget what the question is. Let me just check. Oh, my thoughts on Walden Farms from Nicole. All right, here's what I think about Walden Farms. I've never actually had any Walden Farms products. I mean, there's 0-calorie syrups and sauces and stuff, and I'm not sure what the sweetener is in them. It's probably some kind of artificial sweetener. The science behind that is we're not totally sure yet whether or not they're good, whether or not they're bad for you. But it's likely that it won't have any harm on you in the long term. But yeah, the other downside of Walden Farms, I think, is a lot of them taste like shit, which I've heard of. I've only heard that like some of the sauces and the pancake syrup is good, but if you're cutting and you love like a good sauce or chocolate syrup or strawberry syrup or pancake syrup, those kinds of things on your food, it's definitely a tool to use to spice up your food and make you hate your cut a little bit less. So use them as a tool, guys, and let me know how the flavors taste, because I never had any. Be free! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I guess that's not how you do this. All right, yeah. Turns out the next question is actually from AJ, and he asks, what's a fun outdoor activity? This is such a simple answer. You can do anything. You can do calisthenics, you can play soccer, you can go for a run, go for a walk, listen to an ebook while you're running, walking, jogging, calisthenics, you know, all sorts of stuff. Go play basketball, Jeff Nippard, practice your flagpole, do a boot camp, outdoor CrossFit, flip some tires, step ups on a bench over there, relay race, floor hockey, field hockey, ice hockey, outside in the winter, Pokemon Go, tree climbing, wall flips, parkour, tetherball, softball, baseball, manhunt, geocaching, cops and robbers, Red Rover, pull-ups, chin-ups, swing set pull-ups, strength oversize, flower picking, gardening, boxing, kickboxing, judo, sparring, hill climbs, swimming, sun tanning, anything that burns calories outside, go do it. Get off your couch, move your ass, do some shit. All right, sorry guys, one more thing. Along our travels today, we found this great green hockey stick. We gotta name him, all right? I'm keeping him. He's gonna be part of the channel. He's gonna be part of the Pickering Fitness family, so we need a name. Let me know in the comments below some of your best suggestions to name this guy, and I'm gonna look through all of we're gonna come up with a great name for this green hockey stick because even sticks need names, guys. Well, see you later. Off to school. 4. Have fun at school, guys.